everybody, this is Caesar with Small Engine Velocity coming at you with a multi-topic motovlog. I find myself lately, hold on, let me adjust the camera. I find myself lately riding my old route to work and decided, hey, let's kind of do that and ride part of it. So, first of all, before we begin, I would like to thank everybody who is a subscriber to the channel. For those of you that watch this channel but aren't subscribed, which I know that's true because here's the stats below, if you could do me a favor and go ahead and give me a subscribe and start the beginning of 2021 with a better count and a better base of people watching. I'd like to also thank my 6 members. It used to be 7, but it's 6 now. I don't know what happened. Someone dropped off, but it's okay. It's okay. We push forward. Members get previews of stuff before they come out. I know that hasn't been much lately, but hopefully when the spring rolls around and I get a little bit of a break after the new year, then we should be good to go again. Anyways, first topic. I had this Corbin seat for a long time, and it had a hole in it, and it continued to have a hole in it. I used some of that flex tape. I believe it's called flex tape, and it worked in the winter time, but as soon as it started getting hot outside, it had mass adhesive in it, so that adhesive made it just basically slid off in the Texas heat. So what did I do next? I took the seat off and I left it like that forever. I even got that plastic back piece, but I've always liked the way this Corbin seat felt because I could slide my butt back in it. Still not made for me as far as size goes, but it's still pretty good. So what I ended up doing was I took the seat and I had to get rid of all that adhesive that was all over it, and there was a ton of adhesive all over it. We're talking lots of adhesive all over it, to the point where I think I'm using soap and water and just like making it roll up. I don't know if you've ever tried to wash off adhesive before, but like it's just a blob stuck to it that moves around. You kind of want to free that blob up by rolling it up, and soap and water usually does the trick. So did that for a while, and then what ended up kind of looking funny last time is when I used the flex tape, when it was still good, the parts that stick out, I ended up trimming that off. Why did I end up trimming that off? Because when it presses underneath the adhesive, you could see the shape of that gross piece underneath it. So I went ahead and cut that off. Then later on, I ended up taking a piece of paper and drawing out a template and cutting out that template and fitting it onto the bike. See, it made it look good. I made sure to not use any corners. I've learned that if you make like, you know, angles, corners when you trim it, then it ends up peeling up better. Kind of like you want things to be more round than you want them to be square, because when they're square, you have a tendency to have cracks, especially like in piping and stuff like that. So anyways, I ended up putting it on and it looked pretty good. I needed to use the little spatula thing that it came with to kind of press it on, and it says it is good immediately. So I mean, it is the winter time right now. It's like 65 degrees outside right now or something like that, so it'll end up, we'll find out in the summer if it holds. I'll eventually get it fixed correctly, but you know, as long as it looks decently good. And I'll show you at the end of the ride what it looks like on the bike. I gotta be careful here. These new bars are really good. I like them. My hands aren't cramping. The only thing that's like a problem is that the bottle's a little bit sticky. I sanded the tube like crazy I think I used the grinder wheel from my hydraulic grinder wheel to scratch it down, and it's still a little bit sticky. I mean, look. Well, it's not doing it now, but so when it's cold, it's sticky, and it's almost like I have a cruise control into the bike, which is a bad thing, because if I fall off the bike and I have my throttle all the way down, I guess it's just gonna be it's just gonna continue to keep throttling all the way down as I go. Uh-oh. Is this my turn? Yeah, this is where I wanted to go. So, even though this mod was difficult, I end up liking it. Now, my mirrors need to be rethought now, because now the bars are too low and I can't see crap out of them. Right now, they're just for show. So, when I did get my inspection, I could show that I had mirrors. Whether or not they worked, I guess they don't really check for. But I do like this seat, and I'd like to see how it feels doing a long trip, you know, a long road trip somewhere, to see if I actually, oop, this is a left turn only lane. I don't want to go, oh no, I do want to go this way. Yeah, I do want to go this way. Another announcement, kind of decided this already, and the goal is that there's this place right here that I just pulled up to called Trilogy Brew. What I want to do is, for the SEV birthday party, is what I like to call it, the SEV birthday party. Here you go. And there's a piercing place and a CBD oil place, and they use dragon whatever beans or something like that. Anyways, this is a subscriber's business over in Old Town Spring. There's plenty of parking spaces over here, so you know, we could park our bikes. There's some space up at front. We can do some, I don't know, VIP parking or whatever. And then what we could do is do the anniversary slash, I think I'm going into my 4th year. I think that's what it is. I'm going into my 4th year of SEV, and I wanted to kind of have a place to go and we can all hang out. Now, we're in Old Town Spring, so there's plenty of places if we did end up wanting to go for a group ride or something like that, that we could do a group ride. But I don't know if I'm going to plan that. If I could find someone who could lead that effort, then definitely. But this is where I'm going to do the party. It's going to be somewhere in February, I believe. Probably mid-February somewhere. Not Valentine's Day. I don't want to ruin anyone's Valentine's Day. And then I wanted to also check out the seat. Here's the patch. I mean, it's obvious it's a patch because it doesn't match any of the other material on here, but it looks like it should hold. I don't know. We'll see. It has less adhesive as the other one, so it's not going to end up sliding off, but that's good. And then here are my rear pegs. I re-powder coated them black. They were rusty. You know how much these things cost brand new? I think it was like $300 for the set. It was like $150 a piece. I bought these on eBay used, and they were super rusty, which I don't know how they're super rusty if this bike is, the oldest it could be is 2017. I guess someone drove one into a ditch and they salvaged the parts. But anyways, yeah, so that's it. So this is where we're going to do the anniversary. I am going to contact the owner, and then he has plenty of ruckuses. They have a little scooter crew that parks up here. I came up here once, but my camera didn't record. So anyways, just wanted to share that. So now we're in Old Town Spring, and if we do something here, then there's plenty of places to go hang out. Little shops and stuff. I don't know if anyone's ever been to Old Town Spring. I don't even know if anyone that's watching this is even in Houston, but yeah, this is a cool place to go. We used to do Christmas photos here. There's a giant Christmas tree right here around the corner, right here, that we did Christmas photos with. It's pretty awesome. Maybe we could do Christmas bike photos there or something like that. So I hope you guys saw my stimulus check video. By the time I released it, it was already signed, so I guess with those current event type videos, you really got to just release right away or else you're just behind the times, right? I'm gonna go right. I don't even know where this goes. I'm just gonna follow it. I assume I follow these roller tracks for a while. So 2020, got laid off, got a new job. As soon as I got the new job, we had Corona. Before we had Corona, we had, oh yeah, that reminds me, there's a, I think it's called Death to 2020 or Die 2020 or something on Netflix. And I thought it was a documentary about 2020, but it is in that style, but it is completely comedic. You would love it. You guys have to watch it. It's super, super funny. Ooh, this is a nice road. Wow. I wonder where it's gonna take me. I'm gonna check my microphone port, because one time when we rode to Austin, the wind was so strong it pulled my microphone port out in. I think I might do what Roy did. Roy has a little holder that holds the microphone adapter inside the mount, and I think that might be a little bit more stable. It'll make the camera a little taller, but you'll get a little bit better of a point of view of me while I'm riding. So I hope everyone got some cool stuff for Christmas. I did see a bunch of people post pictures of them getting SEV parts, but mostly it's because they told their kids or significant others where to buy it and then wrap it up and give it to them for Christmas. But there's this one particular, well, there's 3 particular customers that bought merch from the Etsy store. The first one, they ordered something before the deadline, I believe on the 8th, and the deadline is the 10th, and it didn't make it. And I had been communicating with them the whole time, like, I don't know what's the delay. They say they have an out of stock on that particular size and that particular color. It was the Q&A hoodie. It ended up not making it on time. The vendor actually ended up canceling the order because they just don't have it. So I had to order from another vendor, but they were very cool about it and understood it's a small business, and you know, I'm at the mercy of my vendors. So next, customer ordered something, and it literally got there on the 24th, and it was super exciting that it made it. I don't know what it is about South Carolina, but like anything that travels through South Carolina, kind of like the GY6 store, it seems like all the shipping it takes forever. Like whatever that hub is just horrible, and it keeps messing everything up. Lastly, there was a lady that ordered 2 shirts. I think it was 3 shirts. I don't remember. And she ordered it, wrapped it, put it under the tree, and ended up, the giftee, or whoever got the gift, put it under, uh-oh. I'm not getting on a freeway or anything, am I? No, okay. Actually, I probably should turn off sometime. I might end up like somewhere really super far away that I didn't really intend. Anyways, yeah, he got the gifts, opened it up under the tree, and he ended up being a subscriber and recognized the logo. Even told the story about the orange bike is my bike that I turned into a t-shirt, and he was super excited and super happy. And I don't know, but that's just that it warms my heart. I know it's kind of cheesy sounding, but I mean, that's pretty awesome. It can't get any better than that. I just like when people just are happy because of you know, a gift that a gift that they had purchased from my store. And that's what I was kind of expecting with the Ruckus t-shirts, is the niche wives, or the wives of the niche people for Ruckuses would find it on Etsy and then end up purchasing it, and that's what happened. So pretty awesome. That's a success story if you ask me. I enjoy stuff like that. I know where I am. I am on 1960. I actually have a ex-girlfriend that used to live right to the right over here. Long time ago. Spent a lot of time in this area. I actually used to live around here too. Used to be really cool. Now it's relatively ghetto. Which way should I go? I'm gonna go under the bridge. Man, this is 8 lanes with stoplights. 8 lanes with stoplights. Talk about a busy road. That's crazy. Yep, right here on Imperial Way. I used to go and eat that Jack in the Box every day. I used to get 2 tacos and a sourdough jack combo, and I would eat a taco halfway, eat a taco halfway, then eat half the burger, then eat another half of the taco, and then eat half of what was left, eat the other taco, and then eat the rest of the burger. Like alternating it up, switching it up, breaking up that flavor. I know, it's weird. Leave me alone. Ah, the good old days of 1960. I remember when they were building this under the bridge. Now it's just a place of muggings and whatever. Hey, there's a cool bike place over there that I wanted to go see. When am I going to trade in my bike? More like buy more bikes. Anyways, I am going to start heading home. I do have to work today, unfortunately. I don't get vacation like all the kids do that are on vacation forever. I actually forgot that the kids had more time off from school, and I didn't plan for it. So yesterday I went and bought like a ton of groceries because I know they're going to be home and they're going to want to be able to cook stuff themselves, because I'm not going to be able to cook it for them because I got to work at 1. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for following and riding around with me all this year. If you're new here, thank you. Please consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next video.